Approach, prisoner. Show yourself, child.
Hello, this is Guardstar, and welcome to my Let's Play. I've been playing since June. We're now in August. Got a character at 160 plus. I had started recording it, but my recording got a little bit messed up in a few places, and also I needed to readjust my mic and things. So I've decided to recreate a new character. My first character I played under the as a sword master, and Caledonian. What else did I play as? Oh yeah, I was in the I went the Atreides way on that one. I figured since I'm gonna create a new character, I'm gonna go the opposite direction. I'm gonna go with the Arconan, and see how their story goes. And if anyone's interested in finding out what the Atreides side looks like, maybe I'll create a third character. We'll see. At this point, I'm just gonna quickly create my character. Go with this preset because I want to go with a female this time. Let's see here. This height's fine. Go to 7 here. Go to 7 there. Chest size max. This can go to 0. Okay, next. Base type. That one looks good. Age is fine. Head detail. Do I need to change anything with our head? No, not really. Eye color. Gave me green. How about that? Yeah, that works. Let's back up. Eye details. I don't really need to change anything with the eyes. Skin blemish, skin there, no skin. Okay, that's hairstyle. Hairstyle's fine. Hair color. Make her completely white. Alright, so back on this. Eyebrow style. Do I really need to change her eyebrows? Well, the color I definitely need to change. Let's see, take a look. Is anything skinnier? Oh, this one's slightly skinnier. This one. No, that one's good. Back up. Eyebrow details. Angle, height, depth. Oof, no. Okay, let's put that back to where it was. Tattoo face. Where is that one? This one. That one there. Tattoo age. Let's make it. Body style one is this one. Yeah. Eye makeup style. Which one's a good one? This one? Yeah. Let's change the color to green. Okay, back. Gotta strength. Rank that. Maybe it's not that one. Is this one? There's one that looks really good with the that one. Oh yeah, it was this one. Alright, that's the one I like. I've created this, well, I've tried to create this character a couple times, but I kept messing up. I forgot to change her hair color. So basically I had to all go all the way through the first piece and then exit out again. It would be nice if there was a back button after you've selected the name. I guess there's no way around that. Okay, that looks good. That's the green one, right? No, that's black. Oh, that's this stuff here. There we go. Lipstick style. Last time I selected this one, I think. And then lipstick color. Oh, the dark. I hate when it does that. Lipstick strength, lip gloss. The rest of that looks good. Yeah, that's it. Is that it? Alright, am I good with the color? No. Yeah, well, too. Yeah, it'll do. Am I ready? They only contain letters, numbers, and up to 4 special characters. No, don't need the tutorial. And yes, I would like to unlock. No, I want the research to be unlocked. Accept this character to start the game. Yes.
Have they told you what I am?
Nope.
Then I will sift your words for lies.
Oh, I could lie all you want.
Where were you born?
Alright. Choices we have. It's Giddy Prime, which is the home of the Harkonnens, or which are technically the bad guys in the story. And then these guys, Suk. That says it's a rich and that's supposed to be verdant, whatever that fucking means. Agri-world of rolling hills and river-fed valleys. So it's a rich and verdant agri-world of rolling hills and river-fed valleys. The music. Oh, okay. This is the music planet. So the dialogue traits are cultured and unique. Emote is, I guess it's a music instrument. So what was the dialogue traits here? Deception. And it's got an emote called the Arconan Curse. Kaladin, which is the House Atreides, which is supposed to be a water planet. Yeah, so oceanic world. Dialogue trait is honorable, and the unique emote was Atreides salute, which is what I've selected for my other character. Teen. A green and pleasant world with satellite-controlled weather. Okay, many are decided within. Fates of many are. Oh, okay. So this is the Imperial world. So the dialogue trait is political. And the unique emote is the contain bow. And the last one is Ix. Okay, it's a nice world of mountains, tundra, and forests. The Ixians conceal their vast technological empire within sprawling underground cities. Okay. So it's dialogue trait is technology or technologist, and the unique emote is Ixian secret, which I haven't seen, so I don't know what that is. But that's what I'm planning on. I'm going to take the Ix.
The
this
machine
character.
world. They skirt dangerously close to breaking the prescriptions of the Butlerian Jihad. The Order of the Imperium is rooted in the Farfreluches. A place for every man, and every man in his place. Where is your place?
In my other character, I think I selected nobility, but I can't remember anymore. Could be bondsman. I know I didn't select peon, but in this case I'm going to select peon just because I want to see what their dialogue's like.
You've risen above your station. Most peons go their entire lives without seeing the inside of a starship. You had a mentor in your youth, trained by one of the schools. Who was your mentor?
Alright, so in this case we have 4 choices. The Swordmaster, the Bene Gesserit, the Mentat, and the Trooper. With Guardstar, which is my main character, I selected a Swordmaster. In this particular case, I'm going to select the Bene Gesserit. What happens is that you technically can learn every class in the game, except you select your first one, which means you get the first level skills of that particular class. The Bene Gesserit one is probably one of the harder ones because it's technically the starter trainer for the Bene Gesserit is in like a 3rd level area, which isn't very easy to get to in the early game. The Trooper is really easy. He's actually in the beginning area, so you could get him pretty quickly. The Mentat is technically in the 2nd area, and the Swordmaster, I think that the starting trainer is in one of the main cities. So you have to go to the main city to, which is either the Arconan main city or the Atreides main city. But in this case, I'm going to select the Bene Gesserit because that's one of the harder ones to get to at first, and it makes sense for this character that I'm going to play.
Yes, I have heard of our sisters giving training outside of the chapter house. It is frowned upon. The test is almost complete. Have you spoken truth?
Now, at this point, you can do the can in case your 3 choices were, you didn't like your 3 choices. You can go back. In this case, I'm good with what I've selected. So let's continue this.
Kneel. Put your hand in the box. I hold at your neck the Gomjabar, the high-handed enemy. Don't pull away or you will die. Great plots are afoot in the Imperium, and the currents of intrigue run deeply. Arrakis is the key, and the Fremen are missing. You will go to Arrakis as our agent, prisoner. You have one task. Find the Fremen. Wake the sleeper. Everything depends on this. Do you understand?
No, it gives you a choice of yes, of course.
Good. You speak truth. But here is the rest of it. There is only one rule. Keep your hand in the box and live. Withdraw it and die. An animal would gnaw off its own hand to escape the pain. And we can only be served by humans. Find the Fremen. Wake the sleeper. You will know when it is done.
Get up, Offworlder. I couldn't wait for you. But now you need to run. The sandworm is coming. Run! Now!
Oh, that's the worm. I was wondering what 4,000 kilometers away. All right.
You made it, Offworlder. Catch your breath. When the Thopter went down, the storm took us far off course. My leg is bad. I need to lay low and treat it before it gets worse. But fear not, Offworlder. Noctua can cover the ground between us with little effort. She will be my eye in the sky so I can continue to offer my sage advice and keep you on this side of the grave. Figure out how to craft yourself some clothing. That Mauler outfit won't cut it out here.
All right, now that he stopped talking. There we go. Just gotta stay out of the sun, because the sun makes your water evaporate faster. So I'm just gonna find some shade. Okay, first thing we need to do is get some of this. Granite, we're gonna need it. What do we have here? That's a cut array. I normally don't have that there. Where do I have it? Cut array is 6. Which is that one? First you gotta scan, and then you gotta... Oh yeah, it wants me to go to research. many points do I have? 4. It first wants you gotta do the at the beginning you gotta do it in the order that they tell you, or else you'll just be stuck. So to dismiss that. What does they want me to do? The clothing, okay. Makeshift clothing, okay, that's the one they want me to do. Let's research that, confirm that. Let's just highlight these. Which one did I miss here? Oh, this one. Alright, so the plan for this walkthrough is that I'm just gonna show all the main things at least once. There's a main quest line that I will show. And there's certain areas that you can, like dungeons that you can go into. I will show at least those once. Oh, there's somebody's base. But beyond that, it is pretty repetitive because you are looking for resources a lot of the times. Where am I? Oh, really? I'm pretty close to the first trial. So now I gotta be careful. What it was? Oh yeah, they want me to make the suit. I should have enough. This is all early stuff. Equipment that you'll never use again later on. Okay, so now they make missing. Well, I do have it. Oh, you know what? Yeah, that's right. Keep forgetting about that. Your starter clothes kind of prevents the thing from... yeah, so I think... oh yeah, so we've got gloves that we need to get rid of. These are all makeshifts, right? It's okay.
The War of Assassins has left debris scattered all over the sector. Salvage metal from the wreckage with your cutter ray, and use it to make a Mauler pistol and darts. Don't let the Imperial disdain for ranged weapons lead you astray. Very few people are foolhardy enough to use shields this deep in the sands, and that is to your advantage.
Unless you're me. I use shields all the time. But you can't use shields out there, because you call in the worms. See if I've got enough. No, definitely not. What do I need for this? Be under here. Oh, yeah, I gotta research it first. Weapons are under here. Is that? Yep. Costs you 2 points. We got 1 point left. It's gonna be soon enough. How much do I need for the pistol? 15? That's probably one of them right there. Oh no, it's not. Thought for sure this would have been a camp. Sun, get out of the sun, get out of the sun. Yeah, I know. There we go. Let's see. Stone, craft 1. Ammo, let's craft. What can I make? 18? Let's keep some because I need some for the it's telling me to make one of those things. Stay out of the sun for now. Alright, weapons. Gun first. Sword second. Alright. It's this one. It wants me to make one.
This used to be Fremen territory, but the War of Assassins and the Sardaukar pogrom put an end to that. Now the sector is crawling with scavengers, fighting over the scraps of Imperium technology left in the wake of this so-called noble war. But that's to your advantage, Offworlder. Allow them to do the hard work of gathering the salvage, and then take it from them. Don't hesitate to kill them all. They would do the same to you.
Nope. These respawn beacons are good to have. Because if you go into a dungeon and end up dying, you'll end up having to respawn back at your base or some random place that it chooses for you. This, at least you get to choose the respawn beacon. And I didn't notice this till much later, that you can actually pick these things back up. Which is what I'm about to do. And that basically allows you to just keep reusing it. And there's some copper there. Did I actually see one? Oh yeah, I guess I did. Oh, there it is. We got one over there. These here, you want to make sure you know where they are. So you need it for water. Good thing there is one up there. See, there's one right there. And there's another one right there. Eventually you want to go over where that is, but it's not for a while. Definitely don't want to be out in the... See right there? That's... You're actually in the open sand at that point. Let's see if I can find the worm. I mean, the mouse. Here's like a semi-rare event. But you can get them to show up if you know where you're supposed to be. And that's the mouse of Dune. You have to be on a dune. He'll dig out of the sand. Don't see him. I'll eventually see him again. I actually went like a good week in the game without ever seeing him at first. I didn't even know you could. Alright, let's grab the gun. Let's pop this guy. He's probably gonna come down here. Oh, she doesn't have anything. Now, each camp has some items. See that? There's a person in there. Oh, looks like somebody's... There's the chests. There we go. Usually one or two people in there. And those are the items you really want. These two. They're the only places you can find these. You also get some money too. Oh, There's actually a second chest. It doesn't happen very often. Is there an upper area? Doesn't look like it. Oh yeah, use my ability. That's what it wants me to do now. And first I need to find someone to use it on. Actually, no, I don't. Just need to use it.
It's obvious you've had some training, off-worlder, but nothing can truly prepare you for what the desert has in store. Hone your skills and harden yourself to the violence you must do to survive. Remember, Arrakis will sharpen you or kill you.
In the Bene Gesserit skill tree, the ones you really want, I believe, is all the body stuff, or most of the body stuff. Like this one is what, recovery, and then sun tolerance, then poison tolerance. Basically, it's all these are the poison ones. Self-healing, vitality. That one I'm not too. Fine. Focus of your nerves and muscles. You're able to resist being staggered. Oh yeah, that one's a good one to have. And then litany against fear. So this body control is a good tree. The other tree that you want is the Bindu Spirit, and then blade damage, and then grab the weirding step. That allows you to essentially target a character and then jump behind him, like basically teleport in a sense. And he's kind of stunned. You get one shot in for free, kind of thing. And when you get the higher swords and daggers, it's basically a one shot. Which one's this? Manipulating stability. Is that a technique? Okay, so the difference is that abilities are in this tree and techniques go in this area here. So you get 3 techniques that you can have active at one time. Now the techniques, you don't have to activate them, but the abilities you do. So in this particular case, I'm going to grab this one.
Without a still tent, you're easy prey to the sandstorms that sweep across the desert. Those storms tear flesh from bone and shred metal like paper. Unless you'd like to share a cave with some scavengers, your best bet is to build your own shelter. Build a construction tool and place out a sub-fief console. You'll be claiming a portion of the planet's surface for your very own, or rather borrowing it from the Emperor. I'm a little hazy on the specifics.
One point there. Definitely want that one. All right, we need to do I have the construction already selected? No, I don't. We're gonna need these pretty quickly. Salvage metal. There's plenty of metal in here. Might have respawned though. Or maybe it was in the other one. Yeah. Hey, when it does that. Oh, there it is. Gotta scan it, then you get the. It's basically a mini game. Whoops.
I got you.
See that? They spawn right on top of me. And she's got nothing. Get some fuel. Still need more fuel. Any fuel down here? Some metal. Let's run around and find out what we got. Okay, so now that I'm below the on the last section there, I can actually drink this. That's as far as you can go. There we go. Just make sure I put this here. We got one guy there. Good. Okay, I'm gonna climb up to him. Oh, fuel cells, awesome. These are the free ones, but these you don't need the cut array. This one you do. But you also get a lot more. Construction tool. Craft one of those. Oh, looks like that's okay, the first quest is in there, which is kind of cool. I need to build a base. This isn't the first time I tried to make a Let's Play. Last time, got a little angry because I built the base, spent an hour playing, exited out for the night, came back in the next day, and the base was gone. Apparently it was after update, but still. And then, you know, of course, I sent in a bug report saying that my base had disappeared. In the meantime, I continued playing, created a second base, played for another hour, exited out, and came back the next day and discovered my second base disappeared. My original base came back. So, you know, it's not exactly fun. Alright, so what should I do? Yeah, I got a good idea of where I am. Right now, I can't see the base. I mean, like, the area that much, but if this is the first trial, then that means the first trading post is probably around here somewhere, which puts the research area here, and possibly the one. I wonder if I can see it if I go right to the top here. Whoops, I keep forgetting about that. It's gonna hurt. Oh, there's at least a decent amount of fuel here. Is that the science station? Oh, there's, okay, that's the trading post. Let's grab that. Just one up here. Kind of want to avoid these guys. Is there that light, if it hits you, they kind of lock you in, and then they drop 3 guys on you. Well, looks like my water situation is... What is that noise? Should be some water nearby here. Thing is, my left eye is kind of bad. I don't see very well out of it. So I mostly patch it while I'm playing. So I'm only looking with one eye right now. So I sometimes miss things. Okay, so that's definitely a camp of some sort. Oh, there's water right there. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, there's someone here, right? I need them. Can I craft bandages? Yes, I can.
Reveal yourself.
Right now, shooting is hit and miss.
Who's there? I see.
Eventually, though, I get access to a sniper rifle, which is much easier.
Interloper.
Come on, show your face, will you?
Who's that?
Stop hiding.
Die.
No, that didn't work.
Get the bastard.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so normally I have that in 4. It was coming over here for water. All right, so these spots here are a little too dangerous for me right now. There's usually like 6 to 8 NPCs there. There's no way for me to take them on. At least not successfully. Definitely need to get out of the sun here. Oh, there's a fuel spot there. Where am I? Would be a good spot for me to build my base. See, that was a nice flat spot over here. Except you don't want to build someplace where a worm could show up. It's kind of a good spot, I guess. Guess that worm can't get in here.
Congratulations. You are now the proud owner of an Imperial sub-fief. More of a sub-fief. But it's enough for now. Get your construction tool out and get cracking. It's not a shelter without walls and a roof.
Oops. Not exactly what I wanted to put there. One of the windows. Shows our rooftop. More. There, first thing. Should be able to put fuel in here. And I'll put up my shield. All right, move your sub console to a sheltered location. Oh, okay, so it wants me to move it. All right. That's because once you've created your area, you can actually move it. Just need to switch to move, grab it, put it right in the corner there.
The sub-fief console comes with an automatic shield system that will keep your base safe from the sandstorms. Just keep the generator fueled, or the storms will tear at your walls. And it goes without saying, don't build on open sand. Seal your base, off-worlder. Maintain good water discipline, and it will keep you alive. You've done well licking flowers and sucking sap, but you need a consistent source of water. And the best source out here is blood. Extract it, store it, refine it, and drink it. Raw if you're really desperate. And don't mind throwing up. Actually, don't drink it. Unless you really have to.
This is technically the tedious part. Oh, there's water right here. Okay. It's a bit far, but... But eventually you don't even bother with those. Blood is the main source of water. No. Good. Seriously? That's kind of a pain in the butt, isn't it? There's always something wrong with bases. Okay, what do I need to do? Small storage container. Now the storage container. It's made with salvaged metal. Now, I should mention that the sub-thief, this is a basic one. You'll notice there's a square here. You only get that square when you're using an advanced one. The advanced ones allow you to build bigger bases and stuff like that, but it actually costs you money per month. Whereas this one is technically free. Now you can build 2 of this type. And then in total you can build 3, but you have to build at least 1 advanced one, because that's the only one that allows you to... You can build 3 advanced, but it would cost you 4,000 per building. So, you know, it could add up a bit. But at least the free ones are, you know, they're basically free. So the idea is to build 1 advanced for your main base, and then anytime you need a satellite base for some reason, you just build 1 of these, because it'll be cheaper for you. Now, of course, you can edit the actual name. So in this case, we're gonna make it starter base. We'll confirm that. And then when you go and look on here, your icon will actually say starter base on it. Oh, and what you can do is you set under general, you can tell it the access level. I tend to change it to the owner, which is 1. That's what the number means. Because in this case, the door, I go to F. It's actually associate right now. Then you can make it guild, so that, you know, if you're part of a guild, the guild members can come in. And this is public, which means everybody can come in. But you don't want that. Associate, I would suspect that you have to tell it that the actual specific player is an associate. And then the co-earner, that which you would assign them, because it's actually under in here, I think, is where you set those up. like permissions. You would set like I'm the owner. Of course, right now I've got it in streaming mode, so that's why it's hiding my ID. But I can add a player, and then, you know, these are the different roles. I'm assuming those are like, that's the owner, co-owner, and associate, I think. Or it could be. These, I don't know, honestly, to be honest. What each of the active, because it doesn't tell you. Basically, there's 3. This is most likely the highest, which would be like the administrator. This would be like a member of sorts, and this is for the 3rd group of people that you give it to. See, this group here can promote players, no. Move, demolish console, no. Pretty much do everything else. Anyway. But I'm not part of any guilds at this point, so I haven't had a chance to play with these. Now, the other things I changed for the doors are, like, I'll let it enable the automatically close, but I disable the other 2. And that way, it's not automatically opening every time I'm walking past it. Alright, so now I've got this. How long have I been recording? Almost an hour. So, you know, we got a decent amount done here. Let's see what else can I do here before I call it today. Is it? Are we at the blood part yet? Yes. Okay. So this is where you start getting some real amount of water per se. Oh, there's one right here. Okay, we're definitely going to need fuel. Lots of it. Good thing there's a fuel thing right here. Well, the other thing is every Tuesday, it basically resets the resources, so resources change areas. So where you get them the one time may not be the same the next week. Now, mind you, this stuff doesn't tend to change much. Like the free stuff that's out in the open, it's the resources you have to scan and actually mine. What am I looking for? Metal. Where am I? Yep, this area. Oh, there it is. That's the best place to find salvageable metal. Let's see if I can call him. No? They go around the other way? Oh, yeah, I guess they do.
Identify yourself.
Now the chests only respawn every 45 minutes, so if you've already been here, then you're not going to get anything out of it. Usually there's something to salvage here. Oh, guess not in this one. Definitely don't want to go in there. Oh, there we go. Oh, still not enough. Here, no. All right, well, let's research this one. Blood purifier, definitely need that one. Make sure I can get up there. Is there another one? There's one right there. Hmm. Yeah, that's a camp there, but it's right next to a bloody some too far away.
See someone.
Okay, so I need to craft one of these. What do I need for that? Plant fiber. Apparently I don't have enough plant fiber. Not that I need one. Can't find any? I put some away? Must have put them away. Yes. Okay, there. Who knows if they're still there? Oh yes, good. Just got it. Nope, missed it. Bloody hell. Sometimes bodies despawn too fast. Now that I don't need it. Oh, nice respawn. Good.
Someone's here. I require backup.
Let's try this again. Okay. Alright, after we deposit the blood, I'm gonna call the first episode done. First, we need to build. Oops, no. This one refinery. Let's put it right here. And then we'll. Since the update, they actually introduced these two buttons here. Because originally you would just deposit the blood, and it would put one every time, you know, like every section here. You would have to press, like if in this case I got 2. Yeah, 2. I would have to hit this twice, but now you can actually just deposit
You're
all
probably
of them.
feeling it by now, Off-worlder. Spice. It's everywhere on Arrakis. The air, the sand, the blood. It prolongs life, expands consciousness, and triggers some very Vivid dreams.
Which were about that one. Which is the first trial. It's the mouse.
Observe this valley, sacred to the Equan Bedouin. Here, Wooly faced the trials of Akku, proving their knowledge of the Fremen ways. Find the Fremen, she said. Seven tests, 7 steps. Set your feet. Follow the uncertain path. Keep moving. The only true death is stagnation.
And with that, we'll call the first episode here. If I can get up. There we go. Now you'll notice that it says the inner sight here. Find the trial of Akwal or whatever it's called. Now if you look at the map, you will notice that this actually says that's the objective. Here you'll notice that it's got the same symbol up in the top left. So we're pretty close to where it is. Now what this does is it takes the blood and then pulls the water out of it. And then you need a canister, which I should be able to learn, I think. Your blood for sure. There it is. That's the canister I need. It's now currently locked behind, and what's it requires? Intel spent 7. Okay, I need 19. I need to spend 19 points, really? Oh well. What's this one? Well, this is actually free. Except right now it's locked behind. See, these are locked behind quests. Like, I have to actually do the first trial to get these to open. Which is kind of stupid, considering, you know, you basically at the beginning of the game, it asks you if you want to unlock it or not. But everything's still locked. Like, this is open. Scavenger rags. This is good, yeah. So you gotta eat copper for that. And plasteel microfiber. You know, I need fibers that are only available in the first science station. Which is that what that means there. Or no, is that a down ship? Yeah, that's a down ship. And I'm pretty close to the ship anyway, but... So you need components from the ship for that too. Mechanical parts. So we'll get into that on the next episode. Hopefully you had fun. You learned something. And I'll see you on the next episode. Have a great one. Bye.